guys. I'm super excited to be here on the show today. Before I get the show rolling and I tell you about the show and about myself and everything, I do want to say this is a featured show. If you are new on my stream, this is not like a regular stream, okay? This is a feature show, which means please refrain from saying any profanity. Please respect myself and my guests today. And just respect the show altogether. Just everyone in the comment chat it's here because they want to enjoy the good vibes, get the inspiration, hear the stories, right? So please be respectful of everybody. I repeat, this is a feature show, okay? We're featured on the main page, so be respectful. Secondly, I want to let everybody know that I am reading the comment box. I am looking at every single favorite. Thank you, Alberto. Every single favorite, every single comment. I have my comments on. Because of the way that, the format of the show, during feature shows, we're not supposed to acknowledge everybody individually like we would do in a regular stream. But if you do have any questions or anything related to the show, do drop it in the comment box because at some point I will acknowledge you, okay? Just want to throw that out there. The next announcement I want to say is that I am going to be at Life Fest in less than a month, you guys. It's like, what, 3 weeks away? Oh my God, we're going to be in Arizona at Life Fest. I know. And I'm so excited. And if any of you are going to Life Fest, please do DM me because I want to meet you. I want to shake hands. I want to give you a hug. I want to take photos, okay? This is our opportunity to get together, to really meet each other, get to know each other. So I know I'm going to be seeing my admin Emoji J. I know he's going. So and I know of other couple of streamers on here who are also going to Life Fest. So please make sure that you contact me and we get together during the event, okay? What else? I do want to invite you to stay all throughout the show because I will be announcing who's the top gifter, the top supporter of the show at the very end of the show. And that person, just as a thank you from me to them, is going to become my newest bouncer. Yeah! So that's exciting. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you so much for showing up and supporting and just showing up on the show. This is your featured hour with me, Cicely. I go by That Cuban Girl here on the Meet Me app, or POF or tagged or wherever it is that you are watching me from. So I am originally from Cuba. I saw somebody asking me where I'm from because I do have an accent. Yes, I do have an accent because I was born and raised in Cuba. I moved to the States when I was 14 years old. And so my accent comes out sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. I have been speaking a lot of Spanish lately with some friends. So usually, if I'm speaking Spanish with family or people, my accent comes out more. Sometimes it just doesn't want to come out. I don't know. I let it do its thing, all right? Yes, so I was born and raised in Cuba. I moved to Miami, Florida at 14, and I was in a reality show in Miami. And when I got eliminated from that reality show, that's when my desire to pursue entertainment really began. So I moved to Los Angeles, California, and I've been in LA for the last, 10 years pursuing. At first I was pursuing acting, and then I realized that what I really want to do, I'm modeling and acting and hosting. And then I realized that what I really want to do is hosting shows. I actually hosted my very first live event this past Saturday, and I'm super excited about it because it went amazingly. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I do want to invite you to please connect with me on IG. Emoji J is going to drop the IG and all the info here. I do get back to everyone as long as you're respectful. I will get back to you. Thank you, Emoji J. So yeah, you guys, I do a lot of things in entertainment, and so that is why I'm so proud and so happy that I get to do Own It, that I came to show up on here and share all the knowledge and all the things that I have learned with my streaming community. I do believe that it's important to share. I do believe that's important to add value to other people and not just take, or not not just what can this streaming app do for me. I know and I understand that diamonds and favorites and all that stuff is super important if we're here, but also if we step aside a little bit and just truly try to help people, that is truly where change begins. So with that said, also thank you for all the faves and everything. I see it all. I'm looking at the gifts and everything. I appreciate you. um Yes, so Own It. What is Own It all about? Basically, this show is all about owning the uniqueness of who we are. Because in all the times that I have been in entertainment, I have realized that when I have been booking the most jobs or having the most success, or getting myself more out there, and when I have truly connected with people and people have truly connected with me, has been the times where I have truly owned who I am and be totally okay with who I am. And so I believe, in my opinion, that it is not until we truly know who we are and own who we are that we can't be successful at anything or make real moves at anything, okay? Including money moves, okay? Because that's also important. So owning the uniqueness of who we are, becoming the best versions of ourselves. And how do we do that as streamers, right? And even if you're not a streamer and you're here, you can still take advantage of this show, and you can still use this feature show to listen to the guests, to listen to myself, because we do have a format that we follow. And hello. And basically, I'm going to have my first guest join the box, and I'm going to give you the quote of the day. Then my second guest is going to join the box. Then I'm going to give you the tip of the day or tips of the day. And then if both my guests are still available, I'm going to have both guests joining the box for final thoughts. That is how this show happens every Tuesday, okay? So I hope you come back. And if you are my number one gifter supporter, then I'll make you my bouncer. And that is my way of saying thank you for showing up, supporting, being here, etc. So with that said, welcome to Own It. If you're new on here, make sure that you click the favorite button and that you check out my streams, okay? Especially my show every single Tuesday. So who is my first guest today? Let me see. My guest, please request the box. Thank you so much. Who's my first guest? All right, let me see who's going first so I can introduce them. All right, my very first guest. He is a single father. He's also a musician. He plays multiple instruments, which, oh my gosh, that's amazing. His birthday is this coming Sunday, so everybody make sure you favor him. You go say happy birthday, you show him love. Please, everybody, welcome to Own It, Yo Darnell. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. I hear you very low. Is it just me?
It might be just might be me. Let me turn this up here.
Oh yeah, he's low. Yeah, you're very low. So while he adjusts his mic, everybody please go favor Yoda. Huh?
Is it better? No? Okay. All right, my mic's all the way up now. Can you hear me now?
I mean, we can hear you. It's very low, but we can hear you. It's okay. He's low, right, you guys? Or is it me? Yeah, your mic level's down.
Is this better? No? Uh, Best I can do, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. You're fine. We can still hear you. That's okay. How are you today, Darnell? Please introduce yourself.
Doing well. My kid's off to science camp for a whole week, so I'm a little sad that she's gone, but no, I'm done. I'm doing good. So.
Okay, so tell everybody, how long have you been on the app? What are your streams about?
Let's see. I started on the app in 2019 as a gifter. Um, and somebody had come to me and said, "Why don't you, go live?" And I said, "Well, I don't know what I would do." And they said, "Well, why don't you play your horns?" So I started out playing my horns while I was recording for an artist out in Los Angeles, and it evolved into me grabbing a drum set and sound card, microphones, the whole nine. And it evolved into me putting on a show pretty much every single day, um, like 2-hour concerts from 8 to 10 p.m. Each day had its own theme, and I gained fans, and then started to perform on certain shows, and I've done talent shows and things like that. So um, I've since taken a step back from the app. Um, being a father, I have to pay more attention to my kids than I do the app. So um, other than that, I come on here as much as I can. I play music, and we have a good time.
Well, I love that. What is your favorite genre to play?
Whew. To play, probably R&B. Uh, to listen to, or my favorite is probably Latin jazz.
I love that. So, where did your love for music come from?
Ooh, it started at a young age. My grandmother, my grandfather, they listened to jazz and soul and things like that. My great grandmother had a piano that I used to sit at and learn how to play. And then I started singing in second grade. Started playing music in eighth grade. Started writing music in college, and it just went on from there. I've been professionally playing since 1996. I've been lucky enough to play with some major names like Boyz II Men, Huey Lewis in the News. I toured with Joey Pirro for 4 years. He's Maynard Ferguson's protege. Um, just music has been part of my life as far back as I can remember. So.
That is such an amazing accomplishment that you were playing with Boys to Men, and I know somebody from New Edition. I know that's kind of the same uh, era. That's
Yeah.
really cool. Hi everybody, welcome to Own It. Welcome to this featured hour with me, your girl, that Cuban girl. Own It is all about owning the uniqueness of who we are and becoming the best versions of ourselves. So right now I'm talking to my first guest, Yo Darnell. So everybody go favor him, show some love, please. Okay, this is what feature shows are all about. It's about supporting each other and staying connected with one another. I actually, Darnell, I totally forgot to mention what the topic of the day today was. So the topic of the day, you guys, is how owning who you are helps you believe in yourself more. And I wanted to ask you, Darnell, do you relate to this? It's okay if you don't.
How do you believe in yourself more?
How owning who you are, like truly owning who you are, and like really owning and knowing who you are can help you believe in yourself more.
Ooh, it took a while to gain confidence in myself. As a young kid, I was shy. I was real introverted and didn't really put myself out there like that. Um, Being a musician and taking risks and going to auditions, things like that, it made it so that I had to believe in myself a lot more. Um, once I became confident in what I can do and what my skills were, that's when it truly became owning who I really was. Um, you know, Going through college, getting my degree, um, going on tour, and being able to perform in front of thousands of people. It gained a confidence level that I've never had before, and it enabled me to start believing in myself and believing that what I was doing was I was on the right path, and you know getting to where I wanted to be professionally, and then as a parent as well. I had to make sure that my daughter um, sees that I have confidence in what I was doing because I prepared, I practiced, and I made sure that I was prepared for anything that was put ahead of me.
Yeah, I love that. It's funny. People are saying, "Can you turn up the volume?" We're like, "No, it's all
I
the way
tried.
up."
I really tried. I have. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So no, I really relate to that too because I believe the same thing. When you really own who you are and get to know who you are, then you gain that confidence in your path. So, do you think that that translates in your confidence when it comes to streaming on here?
Oh, definitely. Just to put yourself live, like so, you have to put yourself out there. To ridicule. Um, yes, I do sing, Natalie. Thank you. Um, when you go live, you have to have a certain amount of confidence because you're going to have your trolls. You're going to have people that are going to be, against anything that are trying to put out there, and you got to be able to overcome those. So, being confident in yourself, not letting those people get to you. Number one. Number two, taking what you have, your skills, your personality, and putting it out there for everybody to get to know who you are. So, like with you, you say you've done some modeling and things like that. And the reality TV show and stuff, that's really cool. You have to put yourself out there to actually be able to do that.
Yeah, and sometimes even when you don't feel confident about something, you gotta fake the confidence in order to have that confidence. I find that when I was younger and I had zero confidence in myself, but I wanted to do something, I just had to do it and kind of say, whatever, I'm just gonna put myself out there, whatever happens, it's gonna happen. But through those failures and those experiences is when you actually gain the confidence later on to really step into who you're meant to be and show up as your unique self, because we're all unique,
Absolutely. Natalie, I wasn't planning on singing. I mean,
you can if you want to.
I maybe at the end of the show, I might do a little something for you. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Try and see if you can fix the mic because you're very, very low right now. And then when you come back, maybe you can do some singing for us.
Well, I'll do my best.
So tell everybody, Darnell, I've run across a few musicians on my show, and I'm always really interested to give like tips and advice to people on here that maybe have a gift or a talent, but they don't believe themselves enough in order to show up and stream and show it and put it out there. And one thing that I truly admired about people on here that sing and play instruments is that you guys actually put yourselves out there and do it on the streams. And that's one step forward into your dreams, I think. So what tip do you have for them?
First and foremost, you got to do it. You're not going to, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So they say, if you don't put yourself out there to express yourself with your talent, then nobody's going to know that you have it. Myself, say personally, we'll take the featured show, The Unstoppable Idol, here on the app. It's on every Sunday. I never thought I was good enough to even be a part of it, and I actually stumbled onto it one afternoon and ended up becoming a two-time finalist, a two-time All-Star. And if I had not have done it, I would have never have thought that I was, I didn't think that I was good enough, and apparently I was. So,
congratulations! I love that for you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a great show, great platform for not only just singers but performers. Although it's a performance-based show, so it helped me not only improve my personal performances here on the app, but improve as a performer overall. I met some great people, got to perform with them at Playlist last year. Unfortunately, I will not be going to Live Fest this year. I didn't hear about it in enough time, and all the tickets are sold out. So, but I was fortunate enough to go to Playlist last year, perform for a bunch of top badges and what have you, and just to be able to do that was in itself an experience, which was pretty awesome.
I love that. Yeah, I'm so excited to go to Live Fest because I was such a new streamer last year for Playlist, so I didn't go. I think I had just joined like a month or two before Playlist, and I was like, no. But this year, I'm actually really excited. It's going to be a really good experience, I think.
Yeah, you're going to have a blast. It was a really good time last year.
Thank you. Well, I have loved getting to know you and speaking with you. Everybody, one more time, give it up for Darnell. Please go favor him, check out his streams, and hopefully he's going to be back at the end of the show if he has time.
Try to get my mic fixed and I'll do a little something for you.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much, Darnell. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, you guys. So how cool was that? I love talking to him. I love talking to musicians. Oh my God, thank you. Sorry, no, we're not supposed to do that. I love talking to musicians and Thank you so much. I don't know how to do that emoji. Oh, wait, 1 second. Is it on settings? Gives audio. Got it. Found it. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Thank you so, so much. So, I love talking to Darnell. I love that you guys get to hear from people with a lot. All of us who stream have different talents, right? I just love to hear from musicians and people that sing or play an instrument because I personally live in LA. I know how difficult the entertainment industry really is, and especially the music industry. So I have so much respect for people that sing or play instruments because it is not easy to put yourself out there for people to judge your talents and judge the things that you love doing, right? So I commend all of these amazing people with all these amazing talents. Thank you, Darnell, for sharing that. And you guys, welcome to Own It. If you're new on here, welcome to my stream. My name is Cicely. I go by That Cuban Girl here on the Meet Me platform and Sisters of Meet Me, POF and so on. And this is my feature show that happens every single Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. This is a show that is high vibes, inspirational, motivational. This is where you and I become the best versions of ourselves through owning the uniqueness of who we are. The reason why I do Own It on Tuesdays is because I believe that my experience in entertainment, I love bringing what I know to the streaming platform, because whether you're a streamer or you're here as a viewer, that is okay. I believe that any little nugget of knowledge that you can acquire from this hour and from listening to me or my guests, then that's going to help you throughout your day. And so that is my biggest wish, that you can own the uniqueness of who you are. I have discovered throughout my life, and being in entertainment, it's been a school for me, modeling and acting and all these things. And by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, this is my Instagram. It's here in the comment box. Please do connect with me. I love connecting with everyone. DM me, and as long as you're respectful, I'll get back to you, okay? So I love being able to bring the knowledge that I have acquired in entertainment, but also in my life, and bring it to the Meet Me platform. I think when we really start to believe that who we are is enough to achieve our dreams, to make our dreams come true, to become successful at anything we want to do, that is truly where the money is. That's truly where the sweet spot is. If you don't really know who you are, or if you know who you are but you're afraid to own who you are, then you're gonna be struggling. Right, you're gonna be struggling to make something happen, because that's not you being authentic to who you are. So I just want to encourage all of you guys to stay true to your uniqueness. Everybody on here, everybody who's watching, my guests, everyone, all of us are extremely unique in our story, in our journey. We all have a story worth sharing, and that's what I want you to always remember. Your story is worth sharing, because somebody out there is going to relate to your story. And if you don't relate to me, at least I'm sure that you're going to be able to relate to either one of my guests. So welcome to Own It. This is your featured hour here every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm Cicely, aka That Cuban Girl. And so, before I continue with the show, I do want to say thank you so much for all the favorites. We have hit 4,001 favorites. Whoop, 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 whoop. I know that I need 5,000 to possibly be a top batch at some point, but listen, 4,000, we're getting places, okay? So thank you so much for hitting those favorites, that favorite button. I really appreciate it. And I do want to start giving shout outs to my top 5 gifters of the stream. As you know, whoever is my top supporter at the end of the show is going to be my newest bouncer, just as a thank you. All right. I did have a bouncer reset a few weeks ago, about a month ago, I would say. So all new bouncers on here. Okay, so in number 5, Yo Darnell, thank you. Number 4, Cariño, gracias. Number 4, Nemo, my friend Nemo. Number 2, Lux, my girl Lux. And number 1, Kid Sensation. Kid, thank you so much. You're so amazing, always supporting the show. I truly, truly appreciate you. In case that my number 1 gifter is already a bouncer, then they get to give the bouncing powers to somebody else of their choice. That's here, okay, on the show. So just saying, yes. So if they're already a bouncer, they get to assign it to somebody else. So pass it on. Anyways, with that said, thank you for the hearts as well. I am going to be giving you the quote of the day. This one is very simple, but as soon as I read it, I was like, ooh, I relate to that so much, okay? And excuse my accent. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but the author of this quote so in Spanish, it would be Aristotle. I don't know in English what it would be like. Aristotle. Guys, my English today is not very good looking. But anyways, the quote goes as follows. It goes as follows. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Very short, very sweet. But it's one of those that I read it and I was like, yes, I totally relate to this. Okay, I'm going to repeat it. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. I relate to this so much because I believe that it is not until we truly start to know ourselves, we can then own ourselves, and we can then, after that, truly be successful, create new things for us, create a new beginning, a new pathway in authenticity. My own personal opinion, not everybody else's, right? Because I know there's a lot of people that have shows that have made it into fame by portraying somebody else, and it's a character, it's a whole thing. I respect that. If that works for somebody, that works. That would not work for me because I just could not keep it up for a long time, just saying. So for me, what has worked is showing up authentically who I am and sharing who I am openly, and hopefully helping others through my experiences and who I am. So knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. I believe that 100%. And Aristotle said that. Anyways, you guys, welcome to Own It. If you're just tuning in, this is my feature show. This is the featured hour with me, that Cuban girl, that happens here on the Meet Me platform every single Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific on the Meet Me app. And basically, my name is Cicely, and I go by that Cuban girl. And what happens here is I use my experience in entertainment as a model, former beauty queen, all these things, to bring knowledge into your own personal lives, and to become the best versions of ourselves through owning the uniqueness of who we are. Okay, so hopefully we can all become better and our best versions through owning the uniqueness of who we are. All right. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I want to let you know this is a feature show, but I do see all the comments, all the support, all the gifts, and I'm so appreciative of all of it. Thank you so much. So without further ado, I want to call my next guest. Please request the box. And thank you so much. Is that Legend or Bunny? Bunny's best friend. Is that Legend? If that's Legend, please, everybody, go check out Legend's feature show. Oh, I thought it was Bunny. Hi. Go check out Legend's feature show. It's on Mondays. It's an emoji game. It's amazing. Go favorite him and check him out. He's an amazing streamer here on the app. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome to Own It my second guest of the day. This is actually somebody that I have talked to, has had the privilege of talking to before. She's amazing. I love her energy. She's a single mom. She's been a streamer for 1.5 years, and she has a newly featured show. Congratulations. Her feature show is called TikTok Trivia. Everybody, welcome to Own It, Lux.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Hi, it's so good to have you back.
Thank you for having me again. So good to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. No, I love the good vibes. I love that I'm able to bring guests back on the show, and hold on, we have to talk about your new feature show because the last time you were here, you didn't have a feature show.
That's right. I didn't. So it's been featured, I think, a month now. I think. So that's so exciting. It's called Tic Tac Trivia, and thank you, contestants. We'll take turns answering trivia questions, trying to get those 3 X's or O's in a row. And if they do, then they move on to the bonus round. So that's pretty exciting. We have 2 shots at the bonus round, and we have 2 contestants who battle to see if they're going to be the winner. So that's every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern.
I love that. Well, congratulations, first and foremost.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you because I know you worked really hard to get your show being featured. So congrats, congrats, congrats. And I know I introduced you a little bit, but tell everybody a little bit more about yourself.
Sure, yeah. So I'm Lux, and yes, I've been here for about a year and a half. You can usually find me now. I used to do late nights, but I kept falling asleep when I was putting the kids to bed. So now you can usually find me in the morning for coffee time, around 11 to 1 Eastern, if I can get all the kids to go off to school at the same time. So that's me. And my streams, we just hang out. You know, I feel like it's like a virtual pub or a coffee shop, depending on the time of the day. You come in, you chat, we have a conversation, depending on what comes up, and our featured content comes to Saturday. And then after that, an hour after the show, then we have audience edition Tic Tac Trivia. So you can come and you can play in the comments, and then we hang out and we party.
I love that. I love that so much. I want to be one of your guests. Who do I talk to?
Yes, we'd love to. Emoji J is one of my admin, actually.
Okay.
So, and Zen Kitty.
Yeah. So there's that.
I'd love for you to come on the show. That'd be awesome.
I love that. So, okay, so tell me a little bit, because I know you have an amazing energy and you're just this bright light, and I always love talking to you. So today's topic is how owning who you are can help you believe in yourself more. Do you want to expand a little bit on that based on your own personal experience?
Sure. Yeah. So I turned 42 this year, and I really feel like, I feel like as you're getting older, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, like 30 is old, and then 40 is old. And then I feel like you get there and you're just like, you just own it more and more, you're just like, things are still difficult, but then things kind of make more sense. And you're like, you kind of know what to let go, and, what friends to let go, and just how to own it, and how to just, who you are a little bit more all the time. So it's fantastic. And I feel like I really am knowing myself more and more, especially as you get back into meditation. Then you can really sort of look inwards and really find who you are.
First of all, you don't look 42 at all. You look so much younger. Not that 42 is old, but I thought you were like, I don't know, 30,
Thank you.
It must be that youthful energy you have about yourself. But it's so interesting because I was just having this conversation with a friend of mine. I went on a hike earlier today, hence the wet hair and me.
I love it.
Showering and running to the stream. I literally went on a hike earlier, and I was having this conversation with my friend, and it was all about meditation and how meditation has truly changed his life and how it's truly helped him manifest all these things. And I love that you touched on that, because I think that's been a huge part of my journey as well, just going inwards.
Right, because they say, that meditation isn't like emptying your mind, right? It's a journey. It's a journey inwards to sort of accept what's already there, not to empty yourself out of what's there. You kind of head in and you hug all your emotions and everything. And there's actual like physical changes in the body. Like it's a stress reducer. Like you can document these changes that are occurring in the body as a result of meditation. So it's fantastic. I wish I could share that with everybody for sure.
Yeah, no, you can on my show. You can.
Yay, everybody, meditate. You can just start like 5 minutes and go from there, and then do a guided meditation if you can't concentrate, because a lot of times, like I heard, you're trying to quiet your monkey mind, right? So you can't just tell the monkey to sit still. So a lot of times you can't just sit in quiet meditation because you're just telling your mind to sit still. So if you do a guided meditation, then you're sort of giving your monkey mind something to do. You're giving the monkey some buttons to sort. So now he's got something to do, and now you're able to quiet the monkey mind, and then you're able to concentrate on the meditation.
Yeah, and I think for me, what's helped me when I first started meditating was doing guided meditations. Because if you can't just sit still at the beginning, just listening to to music, use a guided meditation, and that kind of takes away that, because you have to listen attentively and do, you know. So I love that. You guys, I'm going to take a quick pause and welcome everybody to the stream. If it's your first time here, hello, my name is Cicely. I go by That Cuban Girl, and this is my feature show, Own It. It happens here every single Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. I do want to remind you all that I have my comment box on. I see all the gifts, all the hearts, all the favorites. I appreciate them all. Because it's a feature show, I cannot acknowledge each and every one of you at the same, you know, whenever you guys are talking to me or whatever, because I do have guests as well that I need to be respectful towards. But I'm looking at everything. I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what else I need to say? If you're going to Life Fest, please connect with me, because I will be at Life Fest in just 3 weeks, I think it is. So I'm super excited about that. So Logs, I'm talking to Logs, and I remember the last time I talked to you, you have such an amazing light energy. We talked about your name. You know, I'm not forgetting about your name meaning light.
Yes, that's right.
So,
yes, it means light in Latin. That's right. That's so cool.
I love that.
We want to go around spreading that light and positivity, right?
Yeah, you told me that the very first time I met you, and I have never forgotten that. And I think that is so cool. So I want you to tell people in here a little bit, in your own opinion, what it means to you to be a light, especially on the streaming platform.
Of course, yeah. Well, I think it's our job as human beings to alleviate the suffering of other human beings. I think that's one of the main like reasons to life, is that we should go about like helping other people. So I feel like helping people is a part of bringing that that light, you know, that energy to people. But not only helping, it's just responding to people in a positive way. And especially like here on the app, there can be a lot of negativity, and one tends to want to, you know, respond negatively to a negative experience. But I find you can just like kill them with kindness. You know, you can, and so that's what I like to do. I just like to bring, you know, light to a dark corner or whatever. You know, if something's bad here, I'm gonna shine my light, like whether you like it or not. It's gonna be shining. You know, so yeah.
100%. I love that so much, and I thought that it would be cool if you shared that with people. What is something that you want to do that you haven't done in life?
I think like traveling. I've like stepped foot out of Canada into the US. I haven't gone very far, and I would really love to like experience other cultures, go somewhere where it's warm and the waters are blue and clear, maybe. You know, I would love to actually go to Iceland too. I would love to go to Europe, but I hate traveling. So I don't like flying really, and I don't like I like being at home. So if we could. No, I don't. I find it so stressful, and like I'm just a homebody. But I want to, like, if I could go, I need a teleporter. Can we invent a teleporter so I can just like go out for the day? I can experience it, and then maybe I'll stay the night at the hotel, and then I'll come home like the next day. I don't know, but I find it so stressful.
Is it the plane that you don't like?
I think it's everything. It's just getting up and getting on like the flight and the planning and the flying and I think it's totally out of my comfort zone all across the board. So I think that would be part of it too, is like being able to overcome that and be more comfortable with that and go out and experience the traveling. And right now my excuse is the kids are young and I can't go. When I'm older, I'm not sure what my excuse will be. I'm old. I don't know, but I would really like to go and do that. So.
I love that. Well, before I let you go, to bring you back, because I do want to bring you back if you're open to it in a little bit. Anything you want to say to people on here? Any tip about anything?
I think that I would like to say, when you're feeling, when you're feeling your lowest, your darkest, or whatever, and you're not sure what to do, I think that's one of the greatest times to go out there and help people, because it really helps you just kind of get out of your head at the moment. Sometimes you feel like I'm not in a place to be helping anybody, like I'm not in a place myself, but I think that's one of the best times to reach out and help other people. And I think in that way, you're going to end up helping yourself as well.
I love that so much. Well, thank you so much, Lux. I have loved having you on the show again. And I know it won't be the last time. So thank you, thank you,
Yay.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
And I will see you in a little bit. Everybody, please go favorite Lux, go favorite Yo Darnell, go favorite my bouncers on here. I do want to say and give a quick shout out to my newest bouncer, Wayne, who's doing an amazing job. Thank you, Wayne, for moderating and just for your amazing comments today on the show. I truly, truly appreciate you. And I do want to give another shout out to my admin, Emoji J, who's the show wouldn't go on if it wasn't because of him, because he's actually the one that takes the time to find the guests and keep up with all of that, because I don't have time to do that. But I love connecting with everyone when I do meet them. So if you want to be a guest on the show in any upcoming show, please make sure that you contact Emoji J, send him a DM, a message, whatever, and he'll put you on the guest list. Okay, so welcome. If you're new on my streams, welcome to Own It. My name is Cicely. I go by that Cuban girl. Hello. And this is my featured hour, my featured show, Own It, here on Tuesdays on the Meet Me platform at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific time. I want to say thank you guys so much for every single comment, every single heart, every single gift. I truly appreciate you all. Is Legend still here? I don't know where Legend went, but thank you, Legend, for your support. Thank you to the gifters. I'm about to give a proper shout out to the gifters, but I appreciate you guys so much supporting the show, especially because I haven't been doing my regular streams besides the show for a little while. So I truly appreciate you guys. With that said, I want to remind you all what the topic of the day today is, and that topic is how owning who you are helps you believe in yourself more. And for me, that has helped me so much. Actually, it hasn't just helped me, but it is the thing that has catapulted any kind of success that I've had in my life. Thank you, Emoji J, for that. Thank you for the shout out. Everybody go follow Emoji, go follow me on Instagram, connect with us, okay? So owning who I am is the one thing that has catapulted my success, my confidence, because without confidence, without real confidence, there's no real success. That is my own personal belief. I believe that you have to entirely be so confident about who you are in order for you to show up for yourself. So what that means to me is truly owning your own skin. I have talked to, this is episode 54, you guys, of Own It, okay? I have talked to so many of my guests on here who, if you, on paper, they have a lot of reasons to give up, not to be streamers, not to show up, and they still show up because they're owning who they are. And one of those one of my favorite guests, my favorite streamers on here is Charm Charlie. And it's because I see his struggles. He talks about his struggles all the time, but he still shows up. And if Charm Charlie can show up with everything he's gone through in life, then you and I can definitely show up and own who we are and be authentic about who we are. So for me, he's an amazing inspiration of somebody who on paper has every reason to give up and to not show up, and still he shows up for himself. So I think, because I wanna give you a tip on that. Thank you so much. I wanna give you a tip on how you guys can start owning and showing up for yourselves. And I know it's gonna sound cheesy, but it's two things that when I truly, and I'm not talking about just saying it to say it. I'm talking about truly internalizing it in the inside so it shows in the inside. One is truly learning how to love yourself first and foremost, even if you have kids, okay? If you don't love yourself, you cannot take care of your kids. So you have to take care of yourself first. And then the second for me has been not to care about what anybody thinks or says about me. And I think as streamers or as public figures, also on social media these days, even if you're on YouTube, we're so susceptible to what people think and say about us. And I think it's extremely important to not care about what people think and say about us. It doesn't matter what they say. If you know that's not true, then why are you giving it power? So I think, for me, that is a huge step into or towards truly owning who you are, truly walking in your own skin and showing up authentically. And I promise you guys, once you start showing up authentically and owning your story, people are going to relate to you so much more, because what people crave these days is authenticity, but real authenticity, not this fake authenticity that a lot of times you run into, of people preaching one thing but truly doing another. And it's like, you're looking at it, you're seeing how they're not doing what they're saying, but they think that I don't know, it's weird. Okay, so when we're truly authentic and we truly own who we are, that is when real change happens. So I wanted to leave you with that piece of knowledge, nuggets of knowledge today. Did my comments freeze? Is everybody still here? Can somebody type something? I think my comments froze. Oh no, there you go. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm sending you guys a lot of love. And before we go ahead with the last part of the show today, oh wait, before I do that, I need to give some shout outs to my top 5 gifters of the day. Number 5, find me Nemo, gracias. Number 4, Yo Darnell, thank you. Number 3, Lux, thank you, Lux. Number 2, one of my awesome friends on here, Legend. Number 1, Kid Sensation, thank you, Kid, for always supporting, being so amazing. Thank you so much, my loves. So with that said, I'm gonna go and I'm going to invite both my guests back on the box, so we can go ahead and do final thoughts in the last few minutes of the featured hour. Please request the box. And while I wait on that, last reminder, number 1 gifter will become a new bouncer at the end of the show. And if they already are a bouncer, then they're gonna assign the bouncing powers to somebody else. And also I'm gonna be at LifeFest. So connect with me on LifeFest and follow me on Instagram, and let's start a conversation. All right, let me add. Amazing. Hi guys, welcome back.
Is this better? Can you hear me now?
Yay.
Amazing. Darnell, let me see if I can hear you.
Can you hear me now? I changed my.
Yeah, you're still a little far, but I mean, I can hear you. It's fine.
Well, I don't want any feedback, so I changed microphones. Is that a little better?
Is it a little better?
Is it a little better? Is it a little better? No?
No.
No? That's the best I can do. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We can still hear you. But yeah, definitely look into it, because it's weird. It's very, very low. Yeah. But thank you. Well, I just wanted to express my gratitude to both of you for being part of the show today, for being my guests. I know I've expressed that I already know Lux for a while now, but it's been really, really nice to meet you, Darnell. And I always do the closing of the show asking everyone a question. And that question is, what is one thing you have owned about yourself this year that is helping you towards your success?
Ladies
Good
first.
question. Good question.
Sorry.
Oh, sure. Oh, thank you, Darnell. Thank you. How chivalrous. Well, I would say, I think just like owning it as like a single mom, like I think it's been 2 years that I've been separated now. And I think, I think there was a lot of like resentment, like like, why am I doing all the work? You know what I mean? Like, and it's great work and I love it. But I think that, it's sort of coming to terms with that and being like, yo, I am doing all the work and you are doing all the work. So way to go. Get it, right? Go forward as like this awesome leader with these amazing kids. So I think that.
I'd have to double that sentiment. Being a single father, putting in that work and making sure that I'm here for my daughter every day. Getting up in the morning, making her breakfast, make sure she gets to school on time, and when she gets home, make sure she's doing the homework, and she's getting her music in. She's being a musician herself. She's learning how to play different instruments, and she's learning an instrument that I don't know how to play right now myself. So we're kind of learning together, and it's pretty fun. Just being there as a parent, owning that in itself is helping me become, a better father. Just being there for her, making sure that she knows that anything that she can do, she can do anything she wants to if she puts her mind to it.
That's beautiful. But yes, amazing, both of you. I totally agree. I was raised by a single mom, and every time I meet fathers that are single dads, I'm so happy because as a mom, I think it's not like we don't have options, but we have less options to, we can't just get rid of the kid, right? I mean, we're the mom, so we have to carry to terms and all that stuff. And so when I meet fathers who's single fathers, like that really warms my heart because it speaks a lot on your character. Of course, also for single moms, but we all know that women are super powerful.
Right.
But I love
you got it.
You guys are both so strong and such, you have such strong character and love for your kids. Did you guys know each other?
No. I thought that was cool that we were both single parents, though, in the comments. You have a favorite Yo Darnell hadn't yet.
Yeah, well, now you have a new friend.
Woo.
I love that. Well, thank you, guys. This has been an amazing conversation. Oh, let's take a photo for the gram. Yay! Thank you so much, you guys, for being part of Own It today. Please, everybody, go favorite my guests. Go check out their streams. I loved talking to both of you guys today, and hopefully I will see you guys very soon.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. You're fantastic.
Thank you. So are you, my love. Nice to meet you, Darnell. Bye. Well, you guys, how amazing was that? Excuse me. I truly, truly enjoyed today's show. Hello. I have truly, you guys know that I love, the featured hour. I love being here with you guys. And you guys know that if you don't see me on here very often, you can find me on Tuesdays. For sure. I always say this. I don't know where I'm going to be during the week, but for sure on Tuesdays, I'm here, okay? It's very, very rare that I'm not here on Tuesdays. I usually always am. But I just want to say I have truly enjoyed today's show. I hope that you guys connected, related with today's topic, which is how owning who you are helps you believe in yourself more. It truly wasn't until I learned how to own who I am and how unique and amazing I am. And this is not from a conceited perspective at all, but more of like a self-love. That is truly when things started to shift in my life. And that is what I wanted to share with you guys on here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, my loves. So before the featured hour is done and over with, I want to remind you of a couple of things. Number one, please make sure that you go to my Instagram, Emoji J. If you can drop on here in the comments my Instagram, please feel free to connect with me. I am always on Instagram. Feel free to DM me, connect with me. Let's keep the friendship going. I really love connecting with each and every one of you guys. And the other thing is also have a YouTube channel where I share tips about just life and confidence and relationships. And if you go to That Cuban Girl on YouTube, you can find me as well. And what else? I'm going to be at Life Fest on November 3rd through the 5th. So if you are going to Life Fest, make sure that you connect with me, give me a hug, take a photo. I want to meet you all in person if you're there. And last but not least, I am going to give the shout out to my top gifters. And after that, whoever's my number one gifter will become my newest bouncer. If that person is already a bouncer, then they get to assign the bouncing powers to somebody else. If that person already is a bouncer or something, then it goes to the second person and so on and so forth. Okay? So that is just my way of saying thank you for all of you. I'm kind of sad that Legend's not here anymore because I owed him a bouncing power to someone from last time. He did the same thing. He showed up, gifted, got number one, and then left. And I'm like, oh, okay. But anyways, you guys, so I'm going to do number 10. My number 10 gifters, top gifters today. Okay, number 10, Let Love Lead, 2122. Thank you. Number 9, Gifster. Thank you, my love. Number 8, Velma. Thank you so much. Number 7, Cariño. Number 6, Find Me Nemo. Number 5, Art Man. Number 4, Yo Darnell. Thank you. Number 3, Lux. Thanks, my love. Number 2, Legend. And number 1, Kid Sensation. Thank you to everybody for being here on the show. Congratulations to Kid Sensation. I believe he's already a bouncer. Is he? Yes, he is. So, Kid, you get to nominate somebody who's here to be the newest bouncer. Thank you so much. Who do you nominate to be a new bouncer? Ah, Lux! Yay! Yay! Oh, that made me happy. Lux, you're now one of my bouncers. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here and being my guest. That was so nice, Kid Sensation. That was a great pick. Thank you, guys. Well, this concludes the featured hour on Own It, but stay tuned. Do follow me on Instagram. I think actually tonight I'm going to be back. I'm going to